Welcome to Gray Reload. I'm Anthony, and I'm going to do an unboxing today. I have a lot of photos to scan, 35 millimeters, or I should say my parents have a lot of them, and I get to do the scanning. So I was looking for something, went and talked to a few people on what I should look for to be able to do this myself. And a lot of them had mentioned the Plustek 8100. And I said, what about the 8200? Because that's a little bit newer. And they said that's a good one as well. It had other good um, reviews online as well. So that's good, right? I'll take it. Now they do have an 8300. I didn't see that one anywhere for sale. And a, this had a Black Friday or Cyber Week sale. Cyber Week sale. So I got it for a pretty good price. It was over $50 off on this, and I was pretty pleased from the MSPB. But let's take a quick look. It does have image sensor is CCD. If this makes sense to you, awesome. If not, just ignore it like I am. Light source is LED. It's 7200 DPI resolution. It scans in color, which is 48-bit. It also has 24 and 48-bit output. It has grayscale of 16-bit input. It's black and white's 1-bit. And dynamic range of 3.6. The scanning speed on this is at 3600 DPI is approximately 36 seconds with multi-sampling on. 72 DPI is 113 seconds with multi-sampling. Now I'm going to take, when I do this, I'm going to be going through and hopefully getting some different times or seeing how much the image is different between the different DPIs. Its ITA target is included for color accuracy, and then scanning area is, your 35 millimeter negative. And then you can also do positive films with negative or positive film, and that's a 8 second. If you do previews, that's about 8 seconds. It has IntelliScan and QuickScan buttons. It's got power supply. Interface is USB 2.0 and XP8 Vista and macOS, so it supports everything there. As you see on the front, it does come with Silver Fast Studio. I'm going to see if this is something that I should use or not. It does have, stuff on the top here a little bit. They put all their awards that they've won for these different machines over the years. And so this is the AI version, so it does have supposed to be hardware dust and scratch removal. I think it's IR scanning. So Silver Fast AI Studios. If you want, you can pause that, read that, just a little bit on there. They also have, yeah, the IR detections to see if there's any defects. You can see on that side. As soon as it gets into focus, pause it, and you can take a look. Bottom of the box, just as simple there. So that's it, and let's take a quick look. But yeah, I got a lot of photos to send, and while I do know some good Photoshops that will do a good job scanning these, it's just going to add up with how many photos are done. Maybe there's a good photo that my parents want definitely to be, professionally done, then I'll do it in those aspects. But I calculated it out. I probably got around 10,000 photos to scan. So yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not paying for all that. But they even show you how to unbox the box here a little bit. Let's see how this all goes. So far, not bad boxing, but it comes with a little box on top. Let's see if I can show you that. And while I would show you this and unbox this on my pool table, so you have a little bit better angle, that right now is set up to be my paint booth for my trim. So it's not exactly usable. So here's the top box. So what it comes with is, let's see here, we got a carrying bag, so that's kind of cool. You got this is your 35 millimeter IT8 color calibration targets. So that's good to keep track of. You have your warranty if you care. they give you a manual for your Silverfast 8. I'll do a review of this once I've used it for a while. Here's your quick start guide. I like, or quick guide. With how thick that is, that ain't quick, but sure, unless it's in a whole bunch of languages. Here is put that into show this right away. Your serial number's on there for your what is it? The Silverfast serial number and stuff is on there, so in front. I'm not going to show that, just in case one of you try to get it before I do. Here's some slide holders. I did buy some more slide holders. So there's one for 35 millimeter, and there's one for 35 millimeter slides instead of the 35 millimeter film as well. So there's just something to keep track of there. Here is a USB A to B cable for your computer. And then here is the quick start guide, much better. They have a quick guide and a quick start guide. It's not like that they need to have both. I guess that's nice. Or they don't need to call both quick, right? They can just call it the manual and not, but yeah. So there's that. They even have on the back where to go to download it. So Mac and PC, not half bad for quick instructions. But now let's get down to the nitty gritty, what I really care about, which is this Plustek device. So let's see how good it is. I always think that it needs to be bigger than what it actually is, but when you think about it, 35 millimeters is not an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So the box is empty now. I'm just going to toss that aside. So here's what it is. It's quite light. It's very light, actually. Nice foam, I have to say. Packing it, I would not be concerned about shipping this around with how they packed it up. Very good job there. Don't eat. And here we go. It has a, what is that? Warranty void if removed sticker. Those aren't valid in the United States, by the way. Or they're still not valid. So, Plustek 8200 on top. Here it is. So, there you go. IntelliScan and Quick Scan and the power button in front. You got a little LED light. Oh, on the back, you also have power and USB. So you have this guy. That's where you'll slide in your slides on the side here, right there. I like how this is rubbered on both sides. So if you put it next to something, well, you're gonna have. If you put it next to something, it's probably storage, because you need this to have space when you put in the slides. But the bottom is just basic metal. So almost looks like you can mount it to something with some of these screws, but has rubber feet, so there. And it does say, hey, it remembers, it's a power adapter. Good foam. I'm pleased with how they packed it. Let's see. Basic plug with barrel connector. That's it. But I'll let me know if you have any questions on this. If you have a lot of photos that you're trying to get digitized, the main goal here is to digitize all the photos I can. So, and my mom's like, well, can I pick and choose? Yeah, once they're on the computer, you can pick and choose all you want. I'm going to scan them all. She can go do whatever she wants with them once they're scanned in. But I want her to have an option where if she wants to clean out a lot of those photos, she has an option too. And then they're just all digitized, and you're done moving forward. I'm sure that if anybody else in my family gets knowledge that I do have this, I'm sure that they'll be asking me or wanting to borrow the machine as well, as long as the machine works well, right? If the machine doesn't work well, then I'm looking for something else. And this is not going to be a good thing for Plustek. But from everything I read, it did a good job, and I'm excited to actually accomplish this project. The excitement is accomplishing it. The exciting part is not when you're halfway through all the photos and trying to get them done. But nice light device. Let's see what the bag looks like. But I'm glad that there's a bag that comes with it, because it is a small enough device, right? If I wanted to, right? If somebody wanted to borrow it, if I want to take it someplace to help them scan, or show them and scan it up, these are all things that can be done. And it looks to be, yeah, fits right in the bag, so works quite well. That they got enough room there for the. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. There's a little flap. There's a little flap here. If you can see that, that can go in front, so you can still put the power supply there, and everything is packaged up. So, yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions at all. I'll be sure to go through them and answer them as I use this. I'm going to use this quite a bit before I do a review on it. I want to know how it is. I hear the software is not that great overall, but I'll see how the software works. If you guys have suggestions on what software to use, post in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to take a look at it and try it out. So with that, thank you all for watching. Thank you for taking the time to help support Grover and help this channel grow. I really appreciate it. Until next time, God bless, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.